XRP will turn Ethereum this cycle. That is a statement that is now floating around this marketplace. And a lot of humans suppose that is just loopy to think about, due to the fact, again, you recognize if we think about XRP right now, and if we consider Ethereum proper now, I suggest, it is no longer two a ways off. But if we're thinking about Ethereum hitting, say, so $7,500 or even $10,000 in line with Ethereum, then the market cap for it might be extensively better. We're speaking about a more or less almost over a $1 trillion marketplace cap. And for XRP to flip that would imply that XRP might also be trading well over $10 plus bucks, nearly attending to the $20 variety. Now, to lots of humans, that sounds crazy. But what if I informed you that it's far and in reality appear this year, but it's miles viable? It's extraordinarily feasible for XRP to flip Ethereum. We're going to be addressing plenty of things in this video, speaking about why XRP is extremely bullish proper now. Welcome to the channel, everyone. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully via the give up of this video, you do grow to be a subscriber. And also, in case you men do need to tap into a trade which you guys can accept as true, that is absolutely regulated. And one of the exceptional exchanges for US-based buyers, because again, it is very hard to discover, right centralized exchanges out of doors of like Uphold, for an example. Caleb M. Brown is your great buddy, 24/7 customer service. If you men do want to pass sign up, check them out, utilize them. Maybe you like them, who knows? There's going to be a link down inside the description under exchanges, and you men can join up today. Now let's dive on in and permits communicate approximately this XRP ETF, because if we pass all of the manner again to 2024, specifically around January of 2024, the communicate about XRP getting an ETF has been pink hot ever, considering the fact that. So it has been nicely over a year that we have been anticipating an XRP ETF due to the fact we already were given Ethereum ETF. Now, thus far, the Ethereum ETF hasn't been that a success, but permits be honest here. What makes an XRP ETF suitable? Well, a US-based crypto organization, Ripple, is using XRP and the XRPL. That is a massive +1 if we're thinking about how bullish crypto has come to be inside the US. All right, range. XRP is significantly cheaper than Ethereum and Bitcoin, just from, a retail angle. And this is obviously important for digital assets when they need to be preserved secure and liquid. Obviously, the inflow of cash in the US chain has grown. When I look at XRP, allow us close off our mind for a second and just assume like a regular investor. We'll just speak me about anyone who does not even realize approximately the gap, doesn't even care approximately the space, all right? Most people examine the space and they say all proper, well, Bitcoin ran here. So that means that XRP may want to pass there as nicely. And right now, XRP is at, you understand, $3 few dollars, right? And Bitcoin's at probably over 100,000. That approach, that XRP's upside ability is large, that's how the typical retail traders think. And I recognize that I'm a retail investor. I recognize that a whole lot of you obtainable also are retail buyers, but I'm talking about those who are not knowledgeable in this area. But they have not surely performed a ton of research simply from the cost perspective here. Those traders will check out an XRP ETF over on Ethereum ETF, but additionally an XRP ETF can be promoted heavily. Why? Well, because the big gamers, the institutional players that are going to be issuing, you understand, an ETF, we're talking approximately Grayscale or, CoinShare, most of these large players, BlackRock, potentially Fidelity. They are going to promote the ETF greatly because they recognize how a great deal hype there may be behind XRP. And after I say hype, I imply there may be a whole lot of eyes on XRP. You recognize whilst we have a look at XRP these days, there's a lot more eyes on XRP than ever earlier than. So permits dive on in to this video here from Monica Long, right? This is Ripple's president, Monica Long, announcing that an XRP ETF is probable to be in line. Big shout to Subjective Views for this. Check it out right now. That is available on Bitso, MoonPay, CoinMina, additional listings coming on Bullish, Mercado, Bitcoin, and others. What approximately a massive platform like Coinbase and others, for example, whilst does that manifest? We are continuing to make bigger distribution and availability of Ripple greenbacks on different exchanges. So I think you can count on to peer, extra availability, greater announcements coming soon. How quickly? Imminently. Well, will appearance out for that. What about in terms of adoption? How large do you anticipate this to get inside the subsequent year? realistically. I suggest you have got a baseline form of projection on how large it may get based totally on the adoption you'll speak me approximately with customers. Do you believe you studied large establishments are the use of this? Who's the usage of it? So if we look at the crypto landscape, ordinary, I suggest it has really been the market's been developing inside the past couple quarters. And we suppose that this year goes to be a massive 12 months for crypto standard. And so call for solid coins we assume will develop together with that. As you cited, I suggest it is genuinely the way to on-ramp and rancid ramp. It's extensively utilized as a key asset in buying and selling. Whether you could see an ETF tied to identify XRP, what sort of discussions are you having with humans approximately this? Do you think we'll see one soon? I suppose we will see one very soon. I think that we will see greater, you recognize, various crypto spot ETFs this year coming out of the US. And I suppose XRP is probably to be subsequent in line after Bitcoin and ETH. There's already been a number of extraordinary organizations like Canary and others who filed. And so we assume, especially with the management exchange, boost up right now. Now, you recognize she is 100% accurate here. We were seeing a ton of filings for XRP ETFs going on over the past couple of weeks. In reality, even here we have, that is the 7th XRP ETF filed. This is from Moon Lambo. This is going again to the 24th. I think that we are now up to approximately 8 or 9. I is probably wrong, but there's a large quantity of filings for XRP ETFs, or even over right here. We have the imminence and necessity of an XRP ETF has been closely documented by means of institutions ahead of the curve. Why an XRP ETF is subsequent. Big shout to Smoke Dog. Again, that is going back to the beginning of January. And I want to strain that because I realize that there's going to be quite a few you saying like that is old news. I'm bringing this again up because I need to align this with where we are at proper now and why all of this does pertain to XRP absolutely flipping, Ethereum, and you recognize surging in fee. So, but here we have XRP ETF is the next because Ripple is rapidly becoming a leader in price systems as hundreds of financial institutions are deciding on Ripple for a better international bills experience and hobby, and crypto ETF has been booming, and here we are able to virtually see that full breakdown. And these are from institution, you realize, institutional players. Also over right here, we've doubling down on why an XRP ETF makes sense. The crypto market is maturing rapidly with the rise of crypto ETF derivatives and institutional participation. We're witnessing the mainstream attractiveness of digital assets. This is what a maturing asset elegance looks like. Traditional traders embracing crypto in ways they may be familiar with, bringing trillions of greenbacks into the space, simply as they have completed with actual property, gold, and commodities. Retailer traders chase the idea of a moonshot, yet they frequently leave out the importance of the muse being laid proper earlier than them. The Bitcoin ETF, which drove large charge motion at some stage in 2024, is a perfect example. It caused Bitcoin's sharpest charge boom ever, pushing it to all-time highs even before the halving. Only logical that XRP, a favorite amongst establishments, is poised to observe in shape with its very own ETF publicity, in particular thinking about it's presently priced at simply 60 cents. And then over right here, yes, the Grayscale XRP accept as true with paves the manner for an XRP ETF. Now, I sincerely want to attention on this because Grayscale is a totally massive player. And even over right here, this goes again to the 25th dot. New spot crypto ETF filings from CoinShares and Grayscale encompass Litecoin, XRP, and Solana. Digital investment corporation CoinShares has filed for spot ETFs for Litecoin and Ripple's XRP. The NYSE has submitted filings for Grayscale's Litecoin and Solana Trust, and also ETFs together with provisions to convert into spot ETFs. Grayscale formally filed to transform GSOL into a GAP Solana ETF, with the SEC's decision to start with scheduled for January 23rd of this year. Now, this led us over here as well, because this just passed off currently on the 28th. This is from Tuttle Capital. Leveraged ETF of XRP instances by using Tuttle Capital